Can't you feel it? We're almost there. Once we ascend, the Netherbrain stem will be in touching distance of the crown, but reclaiming the powers of Karsus himself. I'm ready. Are you?
But look at the damage.
You urge me to this point, and now you falter? What would you have me do? Sacrifice myself and hope that Mystra eulogizes my ashes?
No, but it's so dangerous, man. DC 30, come on. Ooh.
If you're wrong, we'll have squandered the chance for a better world. You understand that, don't you? But perhaps saving the day will suffice for now. A better world can always follow, so long as we survive. So be it. Lead on.
Okay. Don't look at my ass cheeks down there. Ooh. Fucking migraine, man. Ugh.
There it is. The crown of Karsus. The site of power. The site of domination. The place where the Netherstones can enforce control.
Eh? Who the hell are these idiots?
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
The crown up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will.
A Nautiloid will appear soon. Dominated Red Dragon. Okay, so you attack it first, Mr. Orpheus. Take the breath. Take one for the team. What the fuck? Where's my stupid black hole? Ooh. Thing is, easily kill this guy.
Blood comes easy these days.
God, I really wanna make them vulnerable.
One can't always be a gentleman.
What? What else? Do you even take fire damage? You do not. Sadly, I have nothing else. Well, lightning, maybe?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Execute.
Of course. Let's go with level 5.
No choice but to keep going.
Let's make him vulnerable to take that, bitch. Stab this guy too.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Ooh, you got poisoned, eh? What do you mean cannot reach? Huh? Why are you still alive? You should be dead. Then this guy. It's the pit. Kill the red dragon. Okay, we have some mind flayer friends. What the hell is this crown of curses? Other people handle that shit. Do you have other AoE spells?
Got to concentrate.
Come on, let me check out the Emperor, man. No?
Survival is all that matters.
Hazel. Go fly. Yeah. Sure.
Can't even catch my breath.
Aberration.
Morse cut.
Okay. Triple counter spell? What the fuck? Okay, never mind that shit. Triple counter spell. Yeah. Okay. Why? No. Silence, it's a wisdom save, but do we risk it? No. No. What? Oh man, are you just gonna counter spell again? Probably are. Can we get them close?
Still on my feet.
Now what? Who needs to do? Oh, there it is. Okay, fighting a bunch of idiots. Shadow Heart.
I'm ready. Fulfill. No time like the present.
Come on, Lazel. Okay. $37. 37. You're so dead. You... Do we even need to fight the tentacles? I don't even think so. Just go up here. In case we get some more surprises.
Another fight. Let's go.
You shoot some tentacles then. There we go. Tentacle killer.
To me. Impossible. Cease. Resist.
This is it. Keep the enemy away until the brain is completely subdued.
What enemy?
Dominate. Joy.
Where do I go from here?
Can I preempt it?
I speak, they die.
Come up.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Come on, Gale.
is weakened. This is our chance.
Ah,
Will not submit.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
but there's more.
Absolute freedom.
Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
5 turns. Defeat it before it breaks free. Brain quakes. Nearby enemies. 30 meters is not nearby, man. 30 meters? What the fuck? 10d6 psychic. Where's your shield? Huh? What? Where's the rest of my movement? Okay, stupid. Get enter.
Victory awaits.
Okay, get in. And why are there individual pieces? Ah. You know what? Let's mark your ass while we're at it. You get in.
My will is infinite. It will not be broken by you. It will break you.
Mark for negation.
Cracking its defenses. Now we can destroy its true self.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
What the fuck was marked for negation, man? Ooh, mind broken. AC 15. If you can stun him, man, that'd be amazing. Of course. Where is it? DC 19, save 31.
Still breathing, despite everything. It's pride.
Swift and lethal.
We'll make it bleed. What? Why? Why not? Has no soul. Crit! Keep that. Fucking laser, you piece of shit.
My luck again.
Okay, now we make it vulnerable. Stabby, stabby.
Here we go again.
Aura of murder. Let me double check. You are an aberration. Yes. Yep. An aberration.
Impossible. Pain. Fear. Terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn elliphids.
Go! My tadpole!
Waves through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Right. What about the nautiloids? Yeah. Mommy!
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
It's done. The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Give.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mizora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
Your horns, though.
The Netherbrain is dead.
What's wrong with your hair, man?
Can't feel the tadpole. They must have all died with the brain. That means we can't turn into mind flayers. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with being a mind flayer, of course.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me
Why the
destroy
fuck is
that
it
abomination.
jittery?
Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
Couldn't Lae'zel kill you?
But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my
Why the
burden.
fuck are you
Call my
shaking?
dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
And there's your expansion. Hmm? Why not?
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains.
Enough
Heinz.
talk. Give me my freedom. Freedom from this form.
Man, stop shaking, man. It's making my headache worse. Nope. It is the way.
Githka Tavkim crashed.
Yeah, I understood none of that.
Kulos! I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
Are you talking about me or the Mind Flayer Prince? Man, fucking ass cheek.
To the skies!
See how the dragons flee you, Boo? Now they know you stand as this plane's protector.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha.
God, this idiot, man.
If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I will be unstoppable. The casts I weave will be mine to command. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
Sure.
It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. If you ever felt differently, there'll be a place waiting for you in the heavens.
Now we're talking.
Another low mortal grasping at godhood. Perhaps he will manage it and be everything he promises. Perhaps not. Better for the world not to find out at all, I think. It's certainly better for Gale that Mistra does not. But he set himself on his path. We have our own next steps to think on.
So, what's next for us? The world is our oyster, and she has many pearls we can choose from.
Why is Astarion alive in the sunrise? Shouldn't he be dead now that the tadpole powers are gone? Let's get out of this person. Yep.
Last time I was there, I was poisoned near to death. Still, a little more restful than this place.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow!
Oh, there we go.
Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
I doubt we'll ever see that face basking in the sun again.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
Why the hell did the outfits change?
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You were pretty shit, Karlak, but I've been lying all this time, so yeah, you were spectacular.
So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlak, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
It's not up to you, Will.
You can't.
I'm not going to Avernus, no. Three or five.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlak.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
But
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny.
that's in the second playthrough.
You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred.
Fucking asshole, man.
More than I thought would be possible. Considering the short time we had, I gave them the release they asked for. Freed myself from Shah's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on. Find some place for myself.
Good luck with that. What the fuck?
I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you.
Yeah,
It
and
could
I
be
need
just
my
like old
guidance
times.
bot.
Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime.
Alright, Avernus. Yo,
Well,
they
soldier.
took my stuff.
Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods, like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these.
Ma.
But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out, just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
It's a rock, man. Where are the imps? It's finally over. You'll get a drink. Okay, let's wait this out, see if there is any cutscenes at the end of the credits. Fucking migraine, man, it's getting worse. Ugh.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death.
So I would say overall, it took me 150, give or take 10 hours, real time to complete one full playthrough. I wasn't expecting the game to be this massive in size, but I'm not really complaining. Yep, Matthew Mercer. This Minsk was voiced by forget the name, Jim Cummings, back in the initial Baldur's Gate. It's the same guy who voiced Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, as a long-time D&D player, I've been playing D&D for over 20 years now. Baldur's Gate 3 is a really good adaptation, man. There's a reason why a lot of developers are bashing on Larian and trying to convince gamers not to adjust to the new, or not to make it the new standard for RPGs. Yeah. My only hope is that it doesn't take another 20 years before we get an expansion. Kasi if we do get an expansion, then it'll likely be helping Lae'zel fight off Vlaakith, since the story with Avernus is pretty much concluded with the WotC module Descent into Avernus, where, like I've said in previous videos, that you get a chance to redeem Zariel. That while she may be the demon lord of Avernus, she's a fallen angel.
There's more to do if we can only leave. The clock won't stop, and this is what we get.
But yeah, given the amount of content, there's at least 2 more playthroughs here. You can do the Dark Urge, and there are other branching storylines I'd like to explore. But having said that, that's another 100 plus hours real time for each playthrough, so I don't know when that's gonna happen. Just now that this is over, I'm likely gonna cover Armored Core 6 and then Starfield when that comes out next week or in a few days, since that's September 6th. God, I really hope they come up with an expansion for this. I mean, WotC is probably pretty happy with their collaboration with Larian. The question really is whether or not Larian will want to spend so much time again developing an expansion. I remember right, Sven, their CEO, said that he wanted to focus on smaller projects that wouldn't take them multiple years to push out. But given the success of BG3, I hope that he considers or reconsiders that position. I mean, before Baldur's Gate 3, they worked on their own IP, the Divinity series, so their team is pretty specialized in developing games like BG3, where it's turn-based. Overall, it's a really good game. One of those games you see every 10 or so years. Like, my only real complaints, there are some technical issues, especially in Act 3. Whereas Act 1 was the most polished since that was what was available during early access. Act 2 was also pretty good, but optimization is really needed in Act 3. Besides that, there are some issues with the textures not loading during conversations, pretty annoying. I didn't really encounter any game-breaking bugs. And as far as how they adopted 5e into Baldur's Gate 3, it's not a perfect one-to-one adaptation, but for what it is, it's pretty good. They streamlined a lot of stuff, which is pretty understandable since if you implement it one-to-one, the game will slow down even further. Capping to level 12, well, while I don't really have a problem with it, since in 5E the first power spike comes at level 5 when casters get their first third level spells and the marshals get their extra attacks, and then the next power spike comes at level 11. But yeah, even if you uncap the XP, I think you can end up at level 15, maybe 16. So having those extra levels would have been nice, and they could have just scaled up the fights after. But yeah, I can understand why it was capped at 12, since some mechanics become extremely tedious at the higher levels, especially when mages get access to stuff like time stop. Ugh. Well, coming into it, I didn't really look at any spoilers. Well, I knew that Minsk was in the game since that was teased so much, but I wasn't expecting a return of Sarevok, so that was nice. And there's a potential playthrough there where you become another Baal Slayer. I can save that for the second playthrough when I go Dark Urge. Oh, well. For the second playthrough, I'm either gonna go Blade Pack Warlock or Paladin of Vengeance. Either way, it's gonna be much harder than this first playthrough, simply because range attacks are so broken due to the special arrows. You can basically double your damage, or you can hit multiple targets per action, and there's no equivalent for melee guys. So even at the end, or even before the end, just in the middle, my casters would just be there to buff the ranger, since the ranger could output so much more damage with the specialized arrows than high level spells. But yeah, from what I remember, the special arrows are a holdover from previous Divinity Original Sin games. Problem is, when you bring them to D&D 5e, it makes archers so broken. So yeah, like most boss fights I was able to do in 2 turns, some even 1 turn. So not only do you have more powerful attacks as an archer compared to melee guys, you can attack multiple targets since you can attack from range, so running to your target isn't really an issue. And then you can combo that with things like haste and the elixir of bloodlust and action surge, so you can get 4 actions in a single turn, and that is likely enough to blow up most encounters. I'm a little surprised that they didn't add more of what's his face, Elminister. He's a staple starting with Baldur's Gate 1. And even Drizzt, I was expecting to see Drizzt at some point. Back in Baldur's Gate 1, you could repeatedly kill Elminister to get thousands of free XP. You just have to kill him before he gets a chance to talk to you. Like, he doesn't really go hostile. He's scripted to approach your main character and initiate a conversation. So if you can kill him before that happens, then you can farm him for experience. Then I forget whether it is BG 1 or 2, but you can also kill Drizzt. I forget what part of the map you encounter him on, but basically there's a lake up north of where you find him, and you can auto-attack him with ranged weapons at the other side while you're on the other side of the lake, and he can't do shit. And once you kill him, you get his two scimitars, Twinkle and Icing Death, which is, if I remember right, a scimitar of defending and a frost tongue scimitar. How long is this cast credits gonna take? Jeremy Crawford. I wonder if it's the same lead designer for D&D 5e. Yep, good old BioWare, man. Now their name is in the shitter. All because of Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh my god. Now if we can get two other studios with the same pedigree as Larian, we could get a modernized version of Icewind Dale and Neverwinter Nights. Yeah, maybe even Planescape Torment. Wouldn't that be something? Yep. Masterpiece is right.
A soft caress as cold as death. I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and pain. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I feel your heart beat in my soul. Our futures bound, our bodies know. Your blood like wine, I wanted it.
Yes, the question is, once we get to the second playthrough, is it time for mods? I think so. And get that Pali 12 Warlock 8. Wait.
Caress as cold as death. I hear your heart beat in my soul. Our endings bound, our bodies know.
In this first playthrough, I'm pretty sure I got to do everything to do, at least in this, let's say, neutral good playthrough. There was only one quest that I didn't complete, and that was finding Dribbles the Clown. Because it turns out you had to find all of his body parts, and I couldn't really be bothered to do all of that. Infringement. It took them this long to finish the game that there's even an obituary section. Not really. Gygax and Dave have been dead for a while now. What? It's finally over. Is there anything at the end? Probably not.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice?
With the hair.
Thou soughtst to bolster
revealed?
thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers.
Is he
Didst
Celeborn?
think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Okay, so he's not Celeborn.